Hello everybody. Um, Today is a quick video on how to put on a PMC BMW to JZ adapter and flywheel. So I'm going to show you how to do it all. So first we have the adapter here. So I already have this marked. This engine is for a friend of mine. It's after getting fully rebuilt and I'm just helping him finish up the last bits so he can put the engine straight in. So there's two locating dowels here on the block, so we're going to use them to help us. But if you just play around with it, you will find it eventually. So everything will kind of find its own way home. Now, right, so that's it on. This has been on this car before, so really this is just a run through. So we have a couple of bolts here. So 5 of these bolts works for everything. So good. And 2 more down here. These are smaller, and 1 in the back, just down here. So it goes from the block to the adapter instead of going from the adapter to the block. Now, so I'll tighten these up. And these are getting torqued to 80 Newton meters, these 5. So I'm just going to get an adapter here. 5. And then the bottom ones are getting torqued to 46. 46. And the back one is the exact same. That's 46 as well. Now we have a flywheel. I'm going to bring back the camera a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to put this spacer in here now. There we go. And then we have a pressure plate here. So welds out to the gearbox. And before that, we need a spacer. So where did I put the spacer? When you have a automatic JZ, you get spacers with the torque converter, and this is the ring gear just for the starter. It's a flex plate. So we need to put this on first. Okay. And then this needs to go welds out. Needs to go out like that. And then we line them all up. Now we use red Loctite for these bolts. It's good to be safe with these ones. You don't want them coming out. And also PMC ask for Loctite on them. The torque on them is 72 Newton meters. So I'm going to put a bit of Loctite on all these. You might say that's a bit much or not enough, but anytime I do a JZ, never have any problems. And I also never have any problems taking them off as well. Now that they're all lined up, the last thing we're going to do is put the flywheel in. Okay, so let's line this up finally. And I might just put a bolt in here just to help me. Okay. Alright. Now, feels like it's got in its hole. Cool. A lot of people are using these adapters. I'm in Ireland, so there's a lot of people using these for drifting. I actually need one myself for a project. I have an E46 that I'm going to put a JZ in as well. But I don't want to use a 530 gearbox. This is a 530D gearbox adapter. So the torque on these again is 72 Newton meters. That's 1, and we're going to use star pattern. 5, 6, 8. So next is getting the pressure plate and flywheel. So I have it now. There's no real description of what side you need, but there is a part number on this flywheel, or not flywheel, clutch plate. So there is one just there that reads FW. So hopefully you can see that. So FW flywheel, that's what I would say. So I'm gonna stick it here. I'm actually gonna go and get the pressure plate bolts first. I don't like red Loctite on aluminium that much, so I'm gonna put a little bit of blue on these. but my computer is very slow when I go to edit. I'm using DaVinci. I don't know what to be using, you know. All right, so we need to center this so we can get the splines from the gearbox, and we can get the snout of the gearbox to go into the bearing. So we need to get this all aligned dead straight. So I have an aligner, mightn't work, but I'll try it. See, it might work. I've got a couple of other ones. This one might work, won't it? No, it's close, but no cigar. What about that one? Oh, that's not bad. And what's that off? What car is that off? It's not bad. It's not perfect. I think this is a JZ. No, this one clearly doesn't work. This is RB. I did have a JZ one at one point. Don't know where that's gone. This one might work. So I'll show you a little trick with this. Getting it all lined up. So I've done this a couple of times and it works every time, to be fair. So I just get a bit of insulating tape and I wrap the snout of it until it gets to size. And if it doesn't get to size, or if it's too big, I can always just take it off. So that's close. Still a bit of a little. Wrap it again. And you see, the great thing about this is it's removable. You can use the bolt as well. You're just going to use more tape, but it's fine. It works the same. Yeah. Okay. And I've put too much on. So all you do there is just start taking it off. A little bit more. I just put too much on. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, yeah. She's nice. She's nice. So same with the flywheel. Now the flywheel, clutch. To be fair, you can see it. There's very little in it, you know. So I might just give it a little oneer, just to kind of keep her sweet. So flywheel side is going that way. And I'm just gonna bait this in a little bit. Okay, she's baited. And am I in? I need to go a little bit further. Okay. And look at that. Perfectly straight. Dead straight. No problem. So there's alignment dowels and they're really big and noticeable on this one. So it's gonna be really easy with these. Okay. So get the alignment bolts. There and there. I'll get a bolt in. It's the holder. Make sure there's no washers that are missing. I'll just show you what I use when I'm building engines. So I just use these boxes and it's really good for laying out stuff. Yeah, works charm. Every time you go to put them on, it's great. So clutch bolts, flywheel bolts, adapter plate. Some of this handwriting is different because the guy who owns the car actually started doing stuff, you know. So on the clutch bolts, I'm looking here and there's no washers or anything like that. So I think we're good. Right. Let's set you back up. So the thing about pressure plates is to go evenly with your bolts. Don't pull in one side and then not pull in the other side. You gotta do it evenly. The torque on these is 23 Newton meters. Oh yeah, tighten it in evenly. Do the star pattern. Kind of like a camshaft if you ever fitted one. You gotta bring it down all together. Okay, it's torqued up. So once I pull this plug out, should just be perfect. Should slide back in, to be fair. So it might take it a little bit. And does she go back in? Yes. And that's it. That is how you align one of these. I hope this helps somebody. And thanks very much.